What is going on, everybody? We are here for week 9 of the Porsche Cup Fixed series. We're at Nurburgring Combined Gem Strecky 24-hour layout. Uh, the race time will actually be 9 p.m, so it's going to be like sunset going into dark. So we've set it to late afternoon just so you guys have got a bit more visual cues for the lap. And we're going to do things slightly different this week. We're actually going to kick off and just sort of give you a sort of 50-60% lap with talking over it, just because it's such a long lap. We don't want you guys to have 25 minutes worth of video to go over, so we're trying to keep it short and sweet for you guys. So we'll give you sort of half-pace lap with talking over it, just so you can understand what we're doing and where we're doing it. If there's a certain area that you guys are struggling with, make sure you reach out and we can actually film a small area video for you, just to give you that actual information that you require. So what we'll do is we'll kick off. I'll sort of cruise down into one and we'll get on with it. So you want to brake halfway between the escape road. So about here, it's about a car width from the end of the escape road. It's about 140 meters. Nice big brake pressure because you've just come off the front straight. Back to second gear. Your turning point's really quite challenging here because you don't have any reference really. So you just got to make sure that when you turn in, you get as close to that bollard as you possibly can. And when you come off the curb, set yourself up about halfway down the track. This is just going to give you enough ability to turn the car back at the apex to really carry the speed out of here. Use all the circuit, run it right to the edge. Start heading down, you're looking for the cones. Big brake pressure, back to third gear. Sacrifice a little bit of exit here so you stay to the left-hand side to really maximise the next part of the corner. Turn in, grab the curb, pick the throttle up, let the car track right out over the back of the curb. Up through the gears you go. You're looking for the curb on the outside just before the hairpin after the escape road. I go to second, I miss the apex on the entry. I turn the car nice and sharp back and pick the throttle up and let the car run the whole way out of the corner. Up to fourth, touches the curb, little lift, get the car to rotate in, and then pick the throttle up nice and aggressive. Fifth gear, you're looking just after the sign for the escape road, nice big brake pressure. Back to third, get the car over the green curb, sacrifice a little bit of exit there to maximise this part of the circuit here. Get the car to rotate in, pick the throttle up, chase it right to the edge of the road. Up through the gears again. It's a nice flat corner through here. You're looking for about 75 metres, so between 100 and 50. Back to third gear I use just to give the car a little bit more rotation. Up to fourth. Nice big brake pressure. Back to second gear. Close to the wall. Once you get to the orange bit, just brake again, stay in second through here. Get the car to rotate in, pick the throttle up, carry it down the hill you go. I stay fourth gear here, just a lift and a tap of the brake to get the nose in, then pick the throttle up. There's no real brake marker here, but it's a big pressure halfway between the two. Back to third, little bit of curb there, let the car track out, and you're just sort of flowing the car through here. You don't want to put too much sort of overexertion in the car because you'll make a mistake and the car will wreck. You want to try and stay off the curb apart from that last one, a little bit to rotate the car and pick up the throttle and carry it up the hill. As I go up the hill, I'm going to crack the limiter, but I'm going to stay in fifth. You'll see why in a second. You just want to tap the brake, get the nose in, and then pick the throttle up again. If you go to 6, the car's too slow. Then up to 6 gear now. Chase the car down the hill. Brake quite early here to get the nose of the car in. 5th gear, get as close to the curb as possible. As soon as the curb ends, back to 3rd gear. Let the car rotate in. Little bit of throttle. Once it's squared up, go for it. Down the hill we go. 6th gear. Brake just before the sign, down 1 gear. Little bit of curb there, back to 4th. Patient, little bit of curb, and then down 2 to 2nd. Let the car rotate in, get close to this curb. to open up the exit of this one so you can carry all the speed down the next little straight. A little bit of curb on the exit's fine. Fifth gear, stay in fifth. Square yourself up as much as possible. Nice brake pressure. Down one gear to fourth. Clip the curb on the inside, then let it track right to the edge of the road. Back to third. Turn in a little bit late because you don't want to hit the start of that curb. And the side back to second. Late apex here as well, so you can carry the speed out. Lift and tap the brake to get the car in. You want to miss the first curb and hit the second one. And then let the car track out to the edge of the grass. Nice big brake pressure. Back to second gear. Turn in early. Oh, missed it, sorry guys. Let the car track out to the edge of the road. You're looking for the curb on the right hand side, halfway before it ends. Nice big brake pressure down the third gear. Get the car to rotate in. Pick the throttle up. Pick it up, chase it up the hill. Try and stay up that curb on the outside. If you grab it and the car bounces off in front of you, it's going to spin you into the fence. Up through the gears, you're looking for just before the Yokohama sign. Big brake pressure, back to second gear. Rotate the car in, pick the throttle up. Now carry all that speed down this. I'd call it a straight, but it's not because you're constantly turning still. But it is the back straight if you think about it logically. Because you're not lifting off that throttle. Alright, as you come through this little kink here, you want to set yourself up on the right hand side. As soon as you get to the curbing, brake, pick the throttle up once you get to that apex, otherwise you're going to push wide and you're going to have problems with the fence. Stay in fifth, little lift, pick the throttle up again, brake just before the curb, on the left, back to second, rotate the car up, third, fourth. Miss that first curb. When it comes back out, that's when you brake, back to second gear, stay in the gully of the carousel. Once it squares up, pick the throttle up, carry the speed out. Up through all the gears again. Fifth gear, brake down one, miss the curbs, but then you can use the curb on the exit here and let it run up. Back to third, let the car rotate in and pick the throttle up. Up to fourth. Sacrifice your entry here so you can get up on the curb to carry the speed out through here and carry more speed down. Back to third. Up to fourth. And then back to third again. Close to this curb, let the car track out a little bit. Then square it up so you can get a good nice exit through here. Fourth, back to third. Patient with the throttle, let the car track out to the curb. I stay third here, crack the limiter. I brake nice and early so I can just clip this curb up going up the hill so it doesn't upset the car too much. Fourth gear, fifth gear, I roll off the throttle as we get to the jump, then brake and then down a gear just to sacrifice save the car a little bit. It's pretty crazy through there and you can pop engines and compression lock and everything. Then through here, it's just rolling the throttle and just letting the car follow the camber of the road. Up through the gears, brake at the orange barrier, back to fourth, sacrifice your exit to stay on the left, on the right, sorry, and then carry the speed through. Same again here, get close to the carousel. The car's going to move around a lot through there, it's not a very comfortable little corner. Let the car track out to the edge of the road, stay to the edge of the road until you start to see the curb, and then turn the car at the corner. And there you go guys, that is part of the lap. We've got a couple of corners to go, and that'll be it. So down the back straight, no issues at all. Position the car wherever you feel comfortable. This is your time to breathe, have a break, because I guarantee over 24 hours around here, or even the 3 laps that we're going to do in the fixed here, it's going to be chaos. So, Bilstein Bridge, stay to the right, then go to the left, then let the car track back to the right-hand side. As soon as you come through here and you get past that second curb. Nice big brake pressure. Back to second gear. Little bit of curb on the entry, and then just try and carry the speed out the best you can. Get close to the fence. And there you go, guys. That is a lap at Nurburgring Gems 24-hour combined. I hope this has helped you. And good luck for your week of racing. If there's anything you need, please reach out. If not, we will see you next week for week 10's video.